Good.
E, T, H.
Very good.
These clients have a special feeling for people.
Oh, yes.
They have a love for people that's unlimited.
If you don't want to get hugged, don't go in.
Through the work that all the staff do, whether they are working in a residential home, in job preparation, visiting families, working in our day program, working in our recycling program, what they are doing is they are creating an atmosphere where people can continue to grow as an adult, as a person, as an employee, and as a citizen of the community.
Every person in this earth has a gift. And even down to the ones that can't speak, probably shows a gift in some way. Know that these clients has a place that they can be their own. If they can be taught, they can have social life. That's important to clients, to have a social life. And to be loved and cared for.
Roger was fine till he was about 6 months old, and then he got very sick, was in and out of the hospital a lot, and had like double tonsillitis and ran a fever of 106. There was brain damage. And then also when he was 7 or 8 years old, he got spotted mountain rocky fever of all things. And all of that, you know, and made him have some mental disability where that he needed. He just really couldn't function like, you know, other people in life.
When WAVES started 45 years ago, there were very few options for families who had a member that needed the services that WAVES was able to offer. At that time, if you had a son or a daughter that had a diagnosis of an intellectual disability, the options were to stay at home and have mom or dad, and in that period of time it was usually mom, stay at home with them or reside in a state institution. Those families are the ones that got this program started. Those families went out on a limb and they thought outside the box. They thought outside institutional life. They thought outside of what everyone was telling them to do. And they took a chance. They opened a center. They bought a van. They started showing other people that there are options out there.
It wasn't just something that happened overnight, because this started happening probably in at least 69, and it was probably 70, well maybe 70, and it was 73 before we got the money.
They were trying to discuss what they were going to call it. I don't know who said this. Mo might remember. Catherine might. Somebody said, well, we want to make WAVES. We'll call it WAVES.
That's Gail Langford.
So that's how the name came to be.
The first day of WAVES program, I'm thinking we had somewhere in the neighborhood 18, 19 clients. Very small staff. And now I hear that we have over 300 clients.
How grateful we should all be that they went out on a limb and they were assertive and went to the county, went to the state of Tennessee, went to whoever they needed to and said, we want to make life better for our friends and our family members in the community. And they did it. They persevered and they did it. They got things started.
My brain is flaming, I don't know which way to go.
It's brought out talents we never knew he had. Roger's blossomed in a lot of ways because he's here.
Roger or anyone else coming here for the day, that doesn't mean in any way these are the only people they are interacting with. They are interacting with the people in the rec center. They're interacting with places where they volunteer, where they go to do vocational exploration or develop job skills. So WAVES is helping Roger and the other folks who are here with Roger become participants in the community, not just at a WAVES program.
He has a place that he can be himself.
Right.
I think it's a wonderful thing, and I thank God for it lasting all this long time. And I think back about the early days, and I have very, very good memories of it.
I'm grateful for the pioneers who started the agency, and I'm grateful for the folks who work here now. I'm grateful for our volunteer board of directors. Over 45 years, we've evolved into serving adults, and now we're serving from cradle to beyond retirement. And that's pretty significant growth for a county that's grown so quickly. And I believe it's setting us up to continue to grow.
Thank you, WAVES.
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 Thank you, WAVES. Thank you, WAVES.
Thank you, WAVES.